All right, this chat's going a little crazy. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Dislyte video. Today we will be going over my Fafnir team, but before that, I want to thank you guys so much for the support. We are currently sitting at 796 subscribers, 4 away from the giveaway. I'll be doing a $250 gift card giveaway for the celebration of 800 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, all that stuff. I've been at work a lot. I've been getting up really early, getting back and being really tired, so I didn't have time to make videos. But now I do. So today we'll be going over my Fafnir team. All right. To start off, any Esper that's water that is. All right. Like I was saying, any Esper that is water flow is going to be good against Fafnir as long as they are multi-hit. Keep that in mind, multi-hit, because Fafnir's shield is dependent on getting chunked down on time, right? You want to get that shield down as much as you can before he does his invincible state. So you want to get multi-hit characters. For example, Hyde would be a good option. He does a basic attack that's multi-hit. He can't be CC'd by Fafnir, so he does fine, right? And he has a lot of lifesteal. If you were able to pull him, great. Gabriel's another good option because she has a multi-hit on this one. Attacks all enemies 3 times. She has a multi-hit on her second ability, and it'll also defense down Fafnir, which is going to be good. So if you do have Gabriel, and you all should have Gabriel by now, please, if you don't have her, grind for her. She is so worth the grind. You want her on your Fafnir team. I would say personally a must run. I would say there's a lot of multi-hit characters, but I think the best multi-hit character for this, the best damage you want, Tongyun. Now Tongyun is a 3-star and is obtainable through rifts, so you do not have to summon, right? You do not have to summon for this character. You can get her through rifts, or you can get him through rifts, right? And I've been lucky and fortunate enough to get him multiple times through summoning, right? But try to get yourself at least a couple copies of Tangyun. Give Tangyun resonance. If you're gonna resonate Tangyun, resonate him into attack, because what you want him to do, like his abilities say, right here, I believe, attacks enemy 2 times, each dealing damage. So that's a 2-hit. That's a 2-hit damage dealing attack, plus attack enemy 3 times on ult. That can be reduced to 3 turns. This can be reduced to 3 turns as well, and then the basic attack can stun, right? So this is really good for Fafnir. On top of that, I think once you upgrade Tangyun right here, attack an enemy 2 times, he's dealing damage equal to 100% of attack, ignores 40% of enemy's defense, which is also really good, and a 50% chance to use Iron Polearm to trigger a pursuit on the target. Now the thing about Iron Polearm is it can trigger multiple times. If you hit that 50 multiple times, it's gonna hit multiple times, right? So if Fafnir, let's say, attacks, right? If Fafnir attacks, you have the revenge set, you can hit him once, and then you can hit him again because of Iron Polearm, and then you can hit him again. A lot of times you'll see Tangyun hitting about 3 times, but if you get really lucky, you can hit 8 times, right? And that's gonna be really good for Fafnir. I think Tangyun is definitely the best free-to-play option for Fafnir. It's gonna be your main damage dealer. If you do not get Liu, now I will show you what Liu can do, right? If you have Tangyun and you have Liu, please put them together on the same team, please. Liu has an attack leader skill, ups your attack by 30% in Sonic Miracles and Rituals, right? So that you can use him Fafnir. That'll give you 30% attack, which is really good for Tangyun, really good for Liu. Now Liu can do bleed stacks, which will melt Fafnir. On top of you inflict 9 attacks on enemies randomly, right? But if you get really lucky, you could hit 5-6 times on Fafnir and inflict bleed every single one of those times, right? Like, it's crazy. It's a crazy ability. He's a god in Fafnir. If you have him, that's a must run. Please run him. And then we have Berenice, the one and only healer you want in here. To be honest, I don't think there's many viable healers that you can take into Fafnir. I don't think Chengpu's very good in here. I don't think Yasuo is even good in here. Fafnir is kind of a different breed, so it's kind of hard to build for Fafnir. You don't want to take any flow because Fafnir obviously hits harder against flow. I don't know. I mean, I think Berenice is the one and only healer you should bring. She gives shield, she gives recovery. The great thing about the shield is it's gonna block that freeze that Fafnir has a lot of the time, right? It'll give you resistance, which can block Fafnir's freeze and can save you, right? And Berenice can have this on a 3-turn cooldown, so she can have you constantly on shield, on shield, on shield, on shield, on shield all the time. And it would be crazy for your team. It would be absolutely insane for your team, right? I'm running her as my healer for Fafnir. I'll show you guys a little taste of this Fafnir team. It's not complete yet. I don't have full relics. Like, I have good relics on her, I don't have good relics on him, right? So I'm gonna show you on like Fafnir 5 what they're gonna do in Fafnir 10. It's gonna be the same thing, but just higher level, right? Right here, Lyn is doing about, well, the thing about Lyn, right, she's multi-hitting, but she's also shielding. Grants a shield that absorbs equal to 30% of max HP. It's not a team shield, but it is a very good shield for her. You will always have her on your team. I don't think she'll ever die. And she's hitting what? Right here, 3 times. Right here, deal damage to target equal to, okay, so this is a one hit, right? But it's giving you shield. That's the great part about her. And then this one's attacking twice. So most of the time you're going to be attacking Fafnir multiple times with this character, and you get her for free. You get her for free at the beginning of the game. Once you do that 7-day progression road mission, you get her. And that's really good because you'll always have her, right? You'll have her, right? All these characters except for Lu Yi are obtainable, are very obtainable. And Gabrielle as well. Gabrielle's a little bit harder because you need to do that big grind, right? But getting 1 copy of her is not much of a hassle. I would say a team that you could run is Tang Yun as your main attacking unit. He also has an attack lead, right? You run Lyn, you get her for free. You run Berenice, you get her for free. You have to have her because you know, there's ripple dimensions for Berenice, but you have to have her for Gabriel as well. So I'd understand if you didn't have her because you fed her into Gabriel, but if you can, try to get ripple dimensions for her, and you'll be able to get her and use her for this. The only non-free-to-play unit here is Lu Yi, and Lu Yi is a very, very solid option, but he's not fully required, right? He's not 100% required. You can run Tang Yun as your main DPS. You can run her as your sub DPS. You can have Berenice for healing. You have Gabriel for various buffs, and you can throw a random unit in. Make sure that they're gonna survive, right? But you could throw another random unit in if you don't have Lu Yi. But mostly all of your team's gonna survive this, and mostly all of your team's gonna carry you through it. Like I feel like right here, Brynn, very solid option. She has a freeze. She has attack up for your team, which will help a lot, and then she has speed down for Fafnir. That's great, right? She's a very solid option. She's also free. She is literally the first character you get in the game, right? So there's a lot of options that you can run as a free-to-play player to beat Fafnir. The problem comes when you're trying to level them up, right? Leveling up is not going to be very good, or very fun at that, right? And when we lose this boost right here, if you're not coming into the game right now and you lose this boost before you level up your Fafnir team, it's going to take a while to get your Fafnir up and running. But if you take advantage of this boost now, you can get this Fafnir team completely done. I'll show you what they can do. I'm gonna do it with Lu Yi, and maybe a run without Lu Yi. I'll maybe replace another character with another character, right? But let's see here. All right, let's go to Ritual Miracle. I'm gonna do Fafnir 5, right? Because my team's not built. My team's not crazy built, right? This is the setup I'm doing. So I want that attack leader skill, and then we have Gabriel on the team for attack up, defense up, Berenice for shields, recovery, all that good stuff, right? So we're gonna see it in action here. Now this team is again free to play obtainable, which is a little crazy to me because look at these defenses up. Look at all this immunity that you're getting. Look at all this recovery you have, right? And we're gonna see them pop off once Fafnir is here. We're gonna see him melt the shield, right? I'll take manual control to take it slow so that you guys can see how much the shield is going down by, so you can see certain situations in which they will shine, all that stuff, right? And then I'll let it auto and finish, right, while I'm wrapping up the video, because I don't want to make this too long for you guys. So let's see. We're gonna get to Fafnir now. We want to target Fafnir. So already his shield is suffering, right? And I forgot to mention Berenice attacks twice on her basic attack, which is a multi-hit. And you see Lu Yi, the absolute god, right? Like he got frozen, right? And he has his HP reduced, but that's not gonna matter because Berenice is covering him with the shield. So it doesn't matter at all, right? And you're getting rid of that shield with the multi-hits. Like that shield is gone now. So you're just gonna keep melting Fafnir. Like it's an insane team, and you can do the same thing in late game. You just have to have them all at level 60, and you can get a few of them with resonance. I mean, it'll take longer to get some of these characters resonated because you're gonna get them through ripple dimensions. But if you're lucky enough to get resonance from summons, throw them in here, throw them on those characters, and you will be all set. Also, Fafnir is so incredibly dead right now. And I didn't take a lick of damage that whole time. I didn't take a lick of damage. I got my HP reduced. That's it. I didn't take a lick of damage whatsoever. And look at, that's where Tang Yu comes in. He just attacked 3 times with a double hit each time. Like absolutely shredding that shield. This team is ridiculous, man. I don't know why nobody talks about this team. I mean, they're crazy. They're so crazy. You don't even have to have Lu Yi for this team to shine. You can run Gabriel as a leader and just run the rest of the team, and you'll do more than enough damage to clear Fafnir. That's basically my Fafnir showcase, my free-to-play Fafnir team. Free-to-play in quotations, right? Because I'm using Yu Li, right? But I could easily replace him with another unit, right? Anyway, you guys get the point. Thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it. I want this to be my job at one point, so I'm looking forward to the future, and I'm looking forward to being a Dislyte content creator. I love this community for sure. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.